didn't sign up for this. I didn't sign up for
All right.
Hey, you two done? Oh, yeah. Very good. Hey, we outside the recess playground.
Haley.
Here.
Thomas.
Here.
Desmond.
Here.
Crystal.
Here.
Branson.
Here.
Riley.
Here.
Matt. Hill. Jessica.
Here.
Thomas.
Here.
Dakota.
Here.
Andrea.
Here.
Blue.
Here.
Summer.
Here.
Sam.
Here.
Bo. Gary. Here. Anthony.
Here.
Madison.
You just told me one. You said one for each class.
No, Madison. Anybody see Madison?
No.
You can tell us that yes, you know.
That's my loss.
Tanner.
Here.
Joseph. Dakota.
Here.
Michael.
Here.
Jackson.
Here.
All right, here you go.
All right. Yesterday, oh yes, enrollment form.
Careful with that now.
Guys, we got an enrollment form. Hey, just bring them up here. Bring them to me. If it's out of the locker or something, hey, bring it to me later.
No, wait, on the one that you printed out or the first
One spread out.
Okay.
Yes.
We're in the game.
Ah, I made you look. It's always trick in the book. You see all those numbers I had up on the board up there? 60,000 cost, rent, and all that stuff. At lunch yesterday, the teachers and I were talking about the State of the Union address that President Obama made or did here a couple of days ago. And one of the things that was mentioned, brought up in our conversation, was raising minimum wage. What's minimum wage right now? What's the least that an employer can? What? 7 something, right? Back in my day, it was like 3 something. That was the minimum the government said that you could pay an employee. So here it is. You got government regulating business. And what did I tell you? Maybe I've said it in here. What are the worst words in the English language? Hello, we're the government. We're here to help. Anytime the government starts regulating things, sometimes that can be bad. Well, minimum wage, I understand there needs to be a certain bottom level. But now there's talk that we want to raise the minimum wage.
$10.
I thought some of them as high as $15 an hour. Okay, but I think in the State of the Union, forgive me, I did not watch it, but it was mentioned $10 was a number that was mentioned. Okay, and so we started talking that hour's 5th hour about this, and they said, well, what's the big deal? I mean, people should get paid more. Yes, you should work more to get paid more. Does that make sense? Yeah. The question is, do you? So this, and so we're talking daycare. We try to pick a business and try to demonstrate what would be the effects of raising the minimum wage. If I raise that minimum wage, if I'm an employee, if I'm an employer, I have a business and I raise that minimum wage, what am I going to have to do now? What?
Get like more people to like, if you're like a business maybe to get more people to buy your stuff.
Okay, I'm either have to get more people to buy my stuff,
Less people.
or raise the price of that stuff or service. Okay, daycare is a service. I'm not selling stuff. I'm providing you a service. And so we kind of did the math. We talk about cost. We talk about how much it would cost, like rent, utilities per year, food for the daycare, the other stuff for the daycare, and then salary for my employees. And we estimated if we had 20 kids in the daycare, how many would it cost, or how many people we need? We'd say 4. How much it would cost for their salary per year? This is what I want to make as a business owner. $60,000 a year is not an unreasonable amount of money for a middle class person who owns a business. So after we have all these costs that are fixed with a salary of $10 an hour, I would only make $21,000 a year. See? So what would have to happen? I would either have to charge more for the service, let some employees go, or try to cut costs in here somewhere. It's economic. It's give and take. Something's got to give somewhere. That's just how it works. I can't just provide you more money because it's going to affect the cost of other things.
That's what's that's how inflation starts. You start pumping more money, just say, oh, you know what? We have a problem with the economy. We don't have enough money just to make more money.
Yeah.
No, it lessens the value of the dollar. So instead of gas costing like what, almost $3 a gallon, it'll jump up to $5. You know, so it's all relative. It's just the power of the dollar. So you raise up minimum wage. How much does a video game cost?
Like $60.
$60. You're ready to start paying $80 to $100 for it.
Yeah.
You take the,
Well, hey, it don't matter, baby. You're making $15 an hour now,
Yeah.
so you can
It's all
afford it.
relative to what people are getting paid versus what things cost, okay? You guys will learn that in economics later. It's all about supply and demand.
Supply and demand.
All right? And the power of the dollar is just the power of the dollar, you know? Yeah.
I think it's like things that,
Understand.
you know, that used to cost like a nickel or a dime.
Exactly.
Grab that.
Yeah, the dollar had more power back then.
Go around.
You know, so yes, and people were getting paid more. It's just, like I said, it's all relative. You know, it's how much people make versus how much the cost of living is going to cost them to survive. So that's what they really gauge things off of, is you know, your cost of living, and it's just, like I said, it's relative to the power of the dollar.
All right. Also, Tristan Brown. Remember, I have Tristan 7th out. We're talking about the John Deere plow. And we showed pictures of some of this technology and things. Tristan, hey, Mr. Lawson, my grandpa's got one of those in his yard.
Oh, I didn't even see it.
The John Deere plow. Now, this isn't a real John Deere plow, but the technology is still the same. Okay. This is a little different because the frame of it's actually made out of iron, not wood, so it's not an original one. But the blade is the same. And so I told him, I said, hey, man, so what? Your grandpa just has it like in his garage or something? If so, I'll buy it. And he goes, no, he has it out in his yard, like kind of like decoration. So he might have this out in his yard with like plants or something, or a yard gnome or something, I don't know. But his grandpa was nice enough to load up on a pickup truck and bring it in today. It's pretty cool. I was excited. It's kind of a nice surprise. This is what it looked like. So here it is. If I'm the farmer, I'm out in the field, I'd hold on to these handles here and have it go at an angle into the ground. And so you see the blade and how it would tear into the ground. And then, of course, at this end, I'd have some kind of beast of burden, whether ox or mule or horse, pulling it. So it makes my life a little bit easier. Okay, a little bit easier. Real cool, man. I'm glad Tristan did that. So you see him, tell him thanks.
And something like that, what would it do to the price of, like I said, he's going to court or whatever? What would that do to it? Would it raise that or lower it down?
Well, then it's like produce more.
Produces more for less.
Exactly, they can make it more efficient, right?
Same.
The prices stay the same just for a little bit, but once the market gets flooded with more and more corn, because
Pick
they're
it up,
making
push
more
back
of it,
that way.
right? Remember I said supply and demand? Supply goes up, demand goes down, so the price evens out.
Yeah, it's like how
That worked.
stores does sales like a clothing store.
Black Friday.
Like think when they change season, right? Whenever it gets to be springtime, what do they have to sell on?
The Christmas stuff. Like,
All their winter stuff, right? The supply, or the demand for it has went down. So the supply is still there, right? So the cost has to level that out, right? All right, that's what these inventions do. They make things more efficient. They make the nation, I guess, run more efficiently to start out with. But in the long run, like I said, everything like that has an effect on the economy, and it'll even out in the long run. That's why the pioneers tend to make a whole bunch of money, because they're the one that catch the price at that good level. And everybody else starts doing it, and it drives it down.
So you got your hand jacked up, man?
Yeah.
Is wrist still hurt or what?
Right there is has been hurting. I took a shower yesterday.
Oh, that's good.
Well, it didn't burn really bad.
Seems.
What you do to your hand, Luke?
Punching
Got back as long.
And I went outside and started hitting it, and I skinned my knuckles and it hurt.
Always wrap your wrist up, your hands.
I have
All right, guys, I want you guys to do now. Go ahead and take everything off your desk, put it in the trays. Just set room up A, B.
I had a buddy of mine, I got a bag. I had a buddy of mine, and I tried to warn him. I was like, don't just try to hit as hard as you can, and then you'll hurt yourself, you know, break yourself. You know, trying to hook it. I got like a pound head bag, that's solid. You don't get warmed up like that. So, yeah.
Promise some money is a big hit for me.
Yeah, I had to go for so much trouble to get my camouflage pants on. Because I had to stuff my bag full.
Yeah.
All right, come on. Hey, come on, sit down. I need some bodies over here. I need up room. I need 11 over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, and Thomas 11. You guys come over here. Matt, get that off your head. I want you guys to kind of fill in these seats on this end, so get in front of somebody. So Matt, come on down here. Jack, move down. Gary, move down here. Guys, focus down here. And likewise, let's just do this to make things simpler. Bo, Holly, Dakota, and Des, you four get up, fill in these seats. All right, now when I say go, what I want you guys to do is quad make your way up here to the shelf and grab you a text. Well, go.
Hey, you know how I was talking yesterday? No, that I don't I did.
Take it. I'm gonna take it. Put it up now.
Yeah, it hurt. I'm like this. I was fighting her. Whenever I made it, you really can realize it. Whenever I made it, something else,
All right, now, 3, 2. Well, everybody find chapter 11. Chapter 11.
Page 379. 379.
Yes. All right, now, go 5, 6. Begin reading.
Ooh, a train.
382, the Industrial Revolution.
I get it.
382, guys. 382.
This sales was nice enough to bring a, high-speed, low-drag record player in. We're going to do, again, what's called musical reading. This is how it's going to work. I'm going to mix it up a little bit this time. I'm going to say go. Now you guys begin to read. Then we're going to stop. I want to ask you some questions about what you read. And then we'll get up and we'll play around. Okay? Yes?
Like, on that thing, does it like they have the needle on it, or like whatever they did, like that? This
Yeah, no, that's what, actually this is her son's.
Like, did it scratch it up, like you did it? Like,
If you mess the record up, yeah. They'll tear the record up. You know, we're not scratching on this. This is Michael Jackson.
Oh, no, brother. That was a remix.
All right. When I say go, go ahead and begin reading on 3, 2. Ready, set, and go.
My matters.
Quietly. Quietly. Latin for silently. Put that up. After this.